Roadkill, twice the power, twice the steering, twice the brakes, and 100% more Leah.
Half the trucks though. Half the trucks. We're doing it.
We are back at the home of the disgusting, Colorado Auto and Parts in Sheridan, Colorado. Yeah, this is the same place where we were doing donuts in that Mach 1 that we found in the yard and got running in 5 days. I have no idea why I've wanted to do this for so long, but we're gonna pull it off, finally.
I'm curious what's gonna happen.
This makes no sense whatsoever, but it's gonna be fun. So, the double truck. Here's the scheme. We gotta get a 4-wheel drive truck so that we can lock the front end so that it will pull with the front tires, cut it off after the cab, and then weld a second one behind it, which also has 4-wheel drive. And this part's gonna be hanging so far off the back, it's gonna be hilarious. And the reason I wanna do all this is each guy is gonna have a steering wheel and an accelerator and brakes. That means that the front guy will be able to stand on the brakes and the rear guy can do a burnout. The rear guy can stand on the brakes and the front guy does a burnout. You turn the wheels one this way, one that way, it's gonna do really tight donuts. You turn them both ways, it's gonna crab walk like a monster truck. And then you do high-speed runs and each guy just randomly goes like this and we see if we can flip it.
Okay.
Or break it in half.
I love it. High speed, let's do this.
We can test our welding skills too, see if it breaks in half.
We may need an ambulance on this one, or at least a couple of helmets. Let's go find donor vehicles.
We need to go shopping for something that has a full frame, front wheel drive, and that nobody cares about.
Definitely. There's a Mitsubishi Montero over there.
Montero? This is 4-wheel drive. Oh, smells like a casino. Oh, man.
This one's all you, my friend.
Oh, this is way too easy. Check engine light is on.
Let me just roll down every window.
Oh, it's horrible.
Maybe the smell, that's disgusting.
Oh, this thing's gross.
You figure out how it runs.
This thing's my new daily.
It suits you.
Putting it in 4-wheel drive.
Roof's kind of all messed up. Paint's faded. It's all nasty inside.
Oh, 4-wheel drive works. Okay, sold.
All right. Careful now. Don't get cocky.
Finnegan found the Montero, and it was so gross that he made me drive it, and so I had to go find him a truck.
So Dave, scouring that into the junkyard. Let's see what he comes up with. I got a good feeling. Oh, wow. A Honda.
So this thing smokes, has a lifter tick, and the belt squeaks, but 4-wheel drive works, and it does donuts.
Is it clean inside?
Once we found our trucks, I wanted to figure out who was gonna be front and who was gonna be rear in this double truck thing, and so we're gonna do an old-fashioned tug-of-war to sort it out. My junk's in gear. Ready? Go!
Come on, car. Come on, car. Where's the traction? Where are you at?
Wow, this is not happening.
I'll go to the left. Coming over.
I'm on the rev limiter.
I'm going to the right. I give up. I'm going all the way around. Is his engine smoking?
That did not go as expected. It's overheating pretty good.
Wow.
So I'm gonna call that a draw. We need to come up with something else because that didn't work.
How many donuts can you do around an object in 19 seconds flat? It's like a race, but around something.
How about 30 seconds?
30 seconds?
That has more entertainment value.
Okay.
Actually, you can do it around mine first because it probably needs to chill a little bit.
Oh, okay.
One. Two. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Three. Nope. Three.
Oh, I'm running this vehicle again.
My turn. I'm gonna have to take his because mine's kind of, you know, seized.
I lost count.
3.
Oh, he's going wide. He's going wide. There's one. Oh, he's gonna blast me. Oh, he is a mess.
Oh, going too fast!
Time's up. I am victorious.
Oh, that's fun. I was way better going the opposite direction.
You lost.
I dented my vehicle.
You scuffed mine. All right, Rochambeau. I know there's gonna be some way for him to bamboozle me during this whole thing, no matter what. Even if I win, I lose.
Okay.
God.
All right, so Rochambeau, winner gets to decide which position on the double truck, right?
What does it even matter? I don't even know which one is like better. Well, I gave it 8 seconds of thought when we walked over here, and I just realized he's thought this through for months. You knew exactly where you wanted to be before we even arrived in Colorado.
Ready?
Fine. Yeah, whatever. Go. We just smashed it there.
Okay, I'll take the back position. All right, so pull yours in.
Why is that better? I need to know. Damn.
The first thing I want to do is cut the drive shaft out of it, because if this was like a typical all-wheel drive vehicle, like a Volvo wagon or something like that, they have a differential in the middle, just like a differential in an axle, and it's open or limited slip. And if you just take off a drive shaft, it can send all the power to the drive shaft that's disconnected. So I want to hack the drive shaft to make sure this thing will drive in front-wheel drive. Okay, no more drive shaft. Let's see if it drives. Oh yeah, we're good.
Hey.
That is no rear-wheel drive. A little drive shaft clunking around. Step 1 solved. What we're working on now is getting the gas tank out of the thing. The electric fuel pump for the EFI is inside the tank and all the plumbing and everything. And so we're gonna take the tank down when we cut the car in half, like ratchet strap it to the back of the driver's seat or something like that. And so we just don't wanna have to cut any lines if we can help it. So we wanna drop it down, snake all the lines out of the way, and then cut the car in half.
Yep.
We ended up having to cut the fuel hoses to this thing, but I think we can unplug the wires and pull them out and then plug them back in. Now I have to establish our cut line. Basically, we're gonna hack the thing right across here. I will make a mark right there.
Ah, now we got a target top. Woohoo!
It's amazing how little it takes to completely destroy a vehicle, isn't it? Are we gonna sawzall the frame rail?
Might as well.
Leave this much frame to weld to the other car. Roadkill smart things to do. Cut a frame in half while standing under it.
What we're trying to do is just cut the inside portion of the frame, which is really difficult to get through when you're standing on the outside of the car.
You know what? We can get to the whole thing from here.
Okay. Then just cut the muffler out of the way.
Yeah.
It's starting to spread apart. Oh, here we go. I guess she's a little front heavy.
There you go. Sweet. Ah, it's like Moses in the Red Sea.
It's a beautiful thing.
Let's get this junk out of the way and pull the other garbage in. Uh-oh, something's wrong.
Yeah, what's the noise?
I overheated this thing super bad last night. We know all the water's out of it, but it sounds like the fan's hitting the shroud or something. Oh.
So much pressure, it blew out the top of the radiator.
Right.
Let's glue it back together.
The whole radiator blew apart. Look at that. That is the top of the radiator. Plastic tank completely blew apart. I'm gonna cut the bumper off to get us access to the frame rails so that we can then start figuring out how to connect them. How come this bumper has like no foam, no Steel, no nothing.
Maybe it had it. They replaced the bumper.
Oh, you're right.
This thing's been tagged. We're doing the world a favor. I bet it doesn't have a clean Carfax.
Finnegan wants to do this the actual right way where the two vehicles don't break apart, which means we need to grab a bunch of frame rail here to keep this from wedging in half. So we're gonna hack everything forward to the core support from right there, everybody.
Let's try to save the horn.
Okay. This bolt is winning.
Broken and bent. Like my dreams.
Neat as a pin.
All right, so now we just pull this behind this and then figure out how we attach the two things.
Cinchy. Here we go.
What's gonna shoot stuff out? Let's line it up. Okay, go straight. To the right.
So we have to figure out how to put these two things together, and the Mitsubishi has narrower frame rails than the Honda. So what we're gonna end up doing is putting one piece from frame rail to frame rail, butting the Honda up against it, which will hit about there, and then just triangulate the thing to absolute death.
And we're gonna make that piece wider than the Honda, and we're gonna triangulate it from out here back to the Honda frame, trying to stabilize that joint right there.
So first thing we need to do is even out these cuts, and I'm gonna go find a piece of material that'll work. The big problem here is not so much that there's going to be flex in between the wheels, but this thing is going to have so much rear overhang that it's going to be putting a lot of load on the frame. And as we go over bumps and stuff, we just don't want it to break in half. I kind of do, but.
Keep going. All right, hold it.
Holding. This thing is like a complete eye tease because there's not a right angle anywhere in here.
It might stay together. Maybe.
Perfect.
Oh, she's a beaut. No turning back now, boys.
We're about halfway through getting the trucks put together, and there is no custom work here. Basically, we're walking out to the scrap pile, finding a piece of metal and going, yeah, this'll work. We're making like support bars between the roofs of the two vehicles to help prevent this action. And obviously we're just gonna have to weld these to sheet metal, but we figure it might do a little bit of something. And not just straight, we're gonna triangulate them because we can't have any of this going on either. Wow, I have to say, working on both of these, I prefer the Honda. It seems to be the superior vehicle. We installed the braces from roof to roof, and now we're gonna take off the hood, turn it into a makeshift firewall so Finnegan dies just a little bit less. Oh, that's safety.
All right.
See, we just want to prevent Finnegan from getting killed when he rear ends something and my engine comes through his shoulder. So that's what that's for.
Yeah, that's definitely helping.
Yeah. I see no chance of failure with this anyway.
Oh, this is solid.
Look at your bracing, dude.
Right? And an excellent place to put the gas tank.
You said it's gonna fit right here?
Oh, like a glove.
Really?
Like a leather-lined faux sheepskin glove.
Wow.
And
just clamp it?
quick release.
Done?
Done.
Wow, epic.
Our wires will reach. All we gotta do is extend 3 hoses, and we are fully fueled, my friend.
See, you might be asking yourself right now, why would these guys go to all this effort just to drive a stupid truck with 2 cabs? This is really no effort at all. No thought put in, no nothing.
Virtually no thought.
Just make it happen. Okay, fuel hoses and radiator.
I'll get the hoses. Let's put a radiator in and go 6-wheeling. As very tiny.
It's a radiator.
That's the littlest radiator I've ever seen in my life.
And it has electric fans and everything. And look, this is gonna go right there. That one got cooties on me. What is that disgusting slop? Oh, that stinks.
Magma?
Yuck. No idea what that is.
Ah, my radio stopped working.
We're still fighting the radiator back there. It's leaking a little bit. So meanwhile, we have to see if this thing even runs after we hacked all that wiring and got the fuel pump and tank up on the roof. I don't hear the fuel pump running in the tank. Okay, it is definitely not powering on anything in the tank.
I'm gonna attempt to hotwire our fuel pump. Wish me luck.
Don't start it, there's gas everywhere.
But we're leaking fuel profusely.
I think he didn't hook up a return line, and so it's just puking out of it. Now I think it's siphoning out of the tank, so I'm pinching it off. But it's still pouring.
Fuel leak. My detective eyes say Sawzall got that at some point. I blame myself. Should be fixed now though. Let's try again.
It's gonna fire right up. Yeah!
Look at that. Our fuel pump is now hardwired directly to our battery, and it's grounded to our clamp.
What's that noise?
I don't know, but it ain't getting any better. What did you do?
I don't know. I understand how we get stuff out of the junkyard and it's not flawless. Oh, it's fixed.
All good. It just needed to right itself.
All right, your half of this program is set.
We should go test drive this with all 6 wheels.
Oh, yeah. This is gonna be great. I have a problem. I just shot brake fluid all over the back of your car. Oh yeah, cutting the hood off. Someone killed the brake line. How's your brakes feel?
Present?
Okay, then we're good. All braking is on you.
10-4. Big clunk. Oh, it's working.
Okay, stop. Go forward. I'm in drive. Oh man, this is so funky.
I don't know whether to like yell
Or run in fear.
This is so strange.
Okay, I'm no longer on the brakes.
We're idling in unison.
Like bald eagles in flight. Left turn, go.
Seems to work.
Oh, no. Stop, Mark. Oh my God, that was so close. You nearly ran me into a tractor.
All right, reverse.
I don't know about this donut thing.
Okay, tell you what, I'm gonna go reverse and you go forward.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. It's spinning. This is awesome.
This is genius. This is the greatest thing ever. Oh my God, that's incredible. Okay, stop. I gotta shut mine off, it's gonna explode. You might wanna get out quickly. Look at that. That was fun.
We did this.
We did this.
Wow.
That was the most unique donut we've ever done.
Yeah.
We gotta cut the back off. The back is holding me up.
We were doing this. It was synchronized. It was beautiful. It could only get better by cutting half of his car off. Yes. That's what we'll do.
Dude, this deal just keeps getting more and more fun. Yesterday, it was fun enough hacking this thing and welding it together, but the actual driving it was so hilarious. The thing is, I wanted to share. So I brought in my friend Leah, who is a top fuel driver. You've seen her, she races for Don Schumacher Racing. She was at Woodward Dream Cruise doing burnouts in the top fuel car on Woodward. I wanted to surprise her. I didn't tell her anything that we were doing with this.
The expectations are super high.
I think when we put her in the wheel of these things, it's all gonna come together. And I'm gonna force her to cut the Montero in half. So this is a junkyard, but these guys are hot rodders. This family's had this place since '59, so they have a lot of cool stuff.
Oh, wow.
None of which you get to drive.
None of it? No.
The nice Chevelle is not it.
Not it? Okay. I feel like we're playing tag.
Old truck, not so much it. No, it is in fact, instead, the Honda Passport.
Oh, okay. We're tag teaming it. Oh, okay. Wow. The frame support is top notch.
These are both four-wheel drive.
Both four-wheel drive.
Okay, well now what does that make it? Six-wheel
Well,
drive.
it's six-wheel drive
Okay.
now. But as soon as you cut this one in half,
Sure.
We're going to chop the back of that off so it'll just be
Front and rear wheel drive, as
a
it
clown car.
actually was at one point in time.
except two people each have gas, steering, and brake. So think about
So you
it.
don't know where you're going.
You don't know where you're going. So this person up here turns one way, you turn the other. Both people steer, the thing's gonna crab sideways.
Oh my
Steer
goodness.
opposite directions, it's gonna do tiny, tiny donuts.
Whose idea was this?
Oh, definitely him.
Okay,
Yeah.
taking credit.
See the drawing? That's where it all came from, right there.
I remember kindergarten. In typical fashion, I had zero expectations. And then I come into this garage and we have two vehicles mating with each other. But this is probably one of my favorite tools. I can't wait to cut it up. And I've been here for probably 4 minutes. So we should probably get to work.
See how fun? Welcome to Roadkill. I brought her in for vacation day.
Well,
So you don't even need training.
perfect. Look at that, straight as a drag strip.
We can go home.
My mom is gonna be so proud. Hey,
Hey,
hey.
we could do this all day.
Okay, now you can help.
Okay.
There, I did something.
I just came here for the ride, you know what I mean? I want to be sitting on here when this thing drops. But unfortunately, they're probably gonna make me do all that work.
I feel like we're still attached.
To what?
I don't know.
I think he's attached to the vehicle.
Yeah.
This side's broke completely in half. Is that part of the frame rail actually not cut all the way through? Is that our problem?
Oh, look at her.
I really think it's just bitterness holding it together.
It looks like it should be that brake line.
Okay,
That's right above.
nobody's under the car, right?
Nope.
No. Got it. Oh yeah. Oh, get you some.
Oh, you're naughty. You like it.
Yeah.
We have separation.
Freedom.
Oh no. It's dragging on the ground.
It's fully dragging on the ground.
We now have a lowrider.
Yeah.
Oh.
So our problem now is that all of the weight is on the front. This overhang is making the whole thing drag.
She's a little lower than we anticipated her being. It's ass dragger, actually. So what I'm thinking is, giant ratchet strap. Hook to the frame rail here, up over the roof, across the gas tank, over the voided passport, hook to that frame rail, ratchet this up. Problem is, if it's just gonna cave in our newly modified roof. So I'm gonna make some supports right here. What do you think, crooked?
Perfectly.
This may be the difference between dragging the fuel tank on the ground and barbecuing Leah and David in a flaming ball of fury here on Roadkill.
Oh, yeah, that
Oh, Casper.
You see the science?
worked. Boom.
That's a nice little hump.
There are no reasons why we shouldn't be driving this right now.
It's all win right now.
Nothing left.
Okay.
No idea how big of a win that is. Yeah. Oh, let that motor run.
even driving and it feels weird.
This is kind of it.
All right, we're going forward. I'm drifting.
Did you push him?
The best part is that he could see that massive jump in front of us. We couldn't.
No.
So we're just full barrel.
I can't do anything when you're on the gas.
Perfect.
Oh, you can't steer because it's like shoving?
Exactly. It just drifts. It's like I'm on ice.
That is so awesome.
Just know that once it looks like we're gonna hit, I can't stop that. You have to like be off the gas or in neutral.
In neutral or even reverse.
when you're idling, it's just pushing me everywhere.
Okay.
Sorry. Got it. I will
Oh, it's so awesome.
be on reserve.
Oh!
Oh, I thought we were going that way.
Here, come to a stop first. We should look at our gas tank.
Oh.
We're blasting around and it's hilarious, but unfortunately our gas tank strap broke.
There we go. Perfect.
Oh, that's trailer. Oh, yeah. Oh, that hurt. Oh, the ladder. Ah, Bronco. Oh, that was close. Oh, bitches. Whoa, trash can. Whoa, motorhome. That's the motorhome. Whoa.
Oh, big bump.
There you go.
It works so good.
You have any idea how close you were swinging us to those cars?
No, I can't see anything. I thought you were doing it. I was driving going, oh, there's a motorhome, there's a motorhome. It felt like you were hanging the thing out the whole time.
No! I was on there going, stop. Because, like, she's protecting herself, not me. So it's,
Oh my gosh, it looks like we've all been chewing right now.
I know. Oh.
You were able to predict how far I was going to hang out, and then I was able to predict where you were placing it. Oh my gosh.
I was able to predict nothing. As a passenger, this sucks.
I'm genuinely afraid right now for you to drive because I feel like you have a small bit of revenge.
Okay, I'm gonna turn all the way left. You turn all the way right.
And then we just start driving slowly, and I think we can go faster and faster and whip it around.
10-4.
Oh, there's a truck.
Oh, now you see.
I'm worried about swinging you into this truck. Oh, okay.
Oh, what's over here? Cadillac.
Hey, you're doing all the driving. I have no gas at all. If I do, we just understeer.
That's great donut. We just lost our gas tank again. I need a zip tie.
Tape, zip tie, rubber band, hair thing will work. Okay, let's do the forward and reverse thing.
I'm in reverse.
I'll turn full right, you turn full left.
Lock and load in 3, 2, 1, action.
Oh, there we go. We're doing it. We're doing it. greatest thing is about Roadkill is having no obligation to have any socially or mechanically redeeming value whatsoever. And that's what this episode was all about, to remind me that we're here just to have fun with cars while you point and laugh. And you know what? It was like a couple years ago when I was watching Dirt Every Day and pointing and laughing at their double truck, but they built it with the drivers both pointing in opposite directions, and I just thought, what happens if they're both pointing the same way? What happens when you've got double the steering, double the brakes, double the power? And I can tell you right now, it adds up to double the fun. This thing is like a hilarious carnival ride of stupidity, and I highly recommend it. On this episode, I gotta say, I just felt like I was 17 years old again, doing stupid things with cars for no reason other than having fun with a couple of friends. And that is what Roadkill is all about. Did you even see that coming?
No.
I figured out the physics of it. That's spinning and that's spinning, and this is the anchor.
Oh.
And so that's why it
Pivot
just
point.
pivots on the center point.
I felt like a DJ on a turntable.
That was so great. Yeah.
And even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard, in spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me. I'm surprised it got